Yo, what is going on, guys? If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you guys know every time a new car shows up at the house, I can tell you that we're going to do a little review on it. So, right here we got the 2015 Honda Civic EX-L, which is going to be, from my recollection, it's the most premium model of the Honda Accord you can get of that year. It's not the EX or the LX, it's the EX-L. You get a whole body shot. It's gonna be all in black. The specs on this car is gonna be it's gonna be a 5-speed automatic transmission, 143 horsepower on it. It's gonna get 30 miles to the gallon in the city and 39 miles to the gallon on the highway. We're just gonna do an all-around review, exterior, interior, and get a little bit of driving in there and get a little bit of insight on everything about this car. So we're starting on the outside. It has a pretty sleek look to the body. It looks very aerodynamic, I'll tell you that. Until you come around the back, got that. You didn't see that plate. You just say no to that. You didn't see that. But yeah, we're just giving a little cruise around. The difference between the EX and the LX models, it's gonna be the transmission is the same. That's one thing. It's gonna be the same exact transmission. It does have sports mode for a Honda Civic. I'm not used to that for Hondas, but the suspension is gonna be different on this. It has a little sportier ride to it compared to the EX or the LX models, and it has more features like backup camera, mirrors to tell you got somebody in your blind spot, all that type of fancy dancy stuff, like a big touchscreen interface in there. But all around, this is a great family car, let me tell you what. So I'm gonna hop inside, I'm gonna give you guys the interior review, and we're gonna go from there. So as we hop into the interior of the 2015 Honda Civic EX-L, you're gonna notice you got this is the touchscreen that comes in the EX-L type of model. It is a push to start in a Japanese Honda make, which I've never drove before because I drive all the old Hondas. So the key fob, it's not even it has pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I should have showed you guys the outsides. The car unlocks when you're in 3 feet away from the car. When you walk up to this, you can just unlock immediately. You don't even have to press anything, but you can still press the unlock button if you want to, but it will be unlocked. So as we look around in here, it's pretty sleek, pretty basic. Let me go tell you what. Things I don't like down here. You got the HDMI, the USB port, you got the little power outlet. And see, it does come with sports mode. I have rarely ever seen that on Hondas. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You got heated seats. That should be a definite, since my 2005 Audi TT has heated seats in it, so I'm hoping it's heated seats. You got the econ mode over here. If you're trying to get some good gas mileage, you turn that on. It just limits the RPMs. You're gonna be driving like grandma, but you'll be getting good gas mileage. And you turn the traction control off right here. Down at the bottom, you have the trunk, the gas. Open that up. A little cool stuff. You open this up. You got USB port. Surprisingly, it has a compact disc. You can put a compact disc into this car, which, I don't know. I was told this is the last year they did that. So all around, I give it about a 9 out of 10 on the 9 out of 10 scale for looks, accessibility, little features, sleekness. I really like the leather seats, all that type of stuff. So a little look around, all this look around, you got all that, you guys know what's going on. So I'm going to give you a little drive, and I'm going to tell you my first thoughts on taking a drive in this car. This is the first time I'm driving in this. You have your RPM gauge. You don't have a speedometer, it's all digital, it's going to be up there. But I've never driven that. I've always had a speedometer, but we got one up there. It's going to have your ooh, my finger. You're gonna have your gas, and you're gonna have the gas mileage. You can connect Bluetooth to that and all that. You got the temperature out, all this type of stuff. Very smooth ride. It's when you like to connect your device on there. You can do all touchscreen, set that all up. I don't really have time right now. I'm doing a DoorDash, so I thought I'd film this on the way over to TD's Tailgate and Grill. So yeah, it's very smooth, very smooth. It doesn't have a heat gauge, but it does tell you. I mean, I can't find a heat gauge on there. It's one of the only cars I haven't seen a heat gauge, but I do see this. It does come up with a C on the heat, so I'm assuming that means your engine is a little bit colder. It's still warming up. You don't want to push higher RPMs. I don't usually push my cars over 2.5 when they're not warmed up. That's how you make your car last a little longer. It does have the sunroof. You can check that out up there. It's not a moonroof. It does have the sunroof, but man, it's pretty smooth. I'll tell you that. We're just cruising out here. Wow, yeah, that's a pretty smooth ride. Yeah, first impressions is a pretty smooth ride. Got some nice things. Got some moderate pickup. I have to try out the sports mode at some point, but that's probably not going to be today. I thought I'd just review it. We're just going to drive like normal people. You don't need to be going a little bit faster. I have never driven a Honda in sports mode, I can tell you that. I don't know what to expect for that. So, yeah, wow. Cornering smooth, transmission going through gears pretty smooth. I'm used to the Audi TT, and I mean it's very smooth and gear shift and all that. It does have the backup camera. I already mentioned that, but I threw on the camera after I already got going. It's push to start. You guys already know that. So over on there, it has the blind spot indicator. If somebody's coming up on the side, it's going to tell you. And we got one of these guys. I don't know. I absolutely, like, why do you do this? Like, there's a sidewalk, dude. Like, please get on the sidewalk. That's why it's there. But, I mean, I guess you could just ride in the middle of the road and make it hard for me. So, oh, like, what? Okay, dude. He's like, go find, like, the French Alps if you want to go ride your bike like that. But, overall impression, 9 out of 10. Pretty smooth ride. Still smells new in here. But if you have any questions, I'll gladly be able to answer any of them in the description below. If you want to see any of the videos that we talked about in this, say it's the Audi TT review, the Honda CR-V review, or the DoorDash review, I'm going to put them all in the description below. Whenever you're taking a right turn, it's always going to give you this objects are closer than they appear out of your mirror. It's going to tell you what's going on over there. And I thought, since this is going to be the all-around view, this is going to be everything. You're going to have everything about the car. I'm going to give you a little heads up on how it drives on the highway. So far, you're going to see city driving in a little bit. City driving is very nice. I thoroughly enjoy city driving, I can tell you that. So we're going to go hop on 77 South. See, you click that on again, it's going to pop this up, and we're going to roll on over here. I can definitely tell you it has a nice pickup for an Accord. It has a nice pickup for the 143 horsepower engine. Like, you're definitely going to be getting there onto the highway. It has some nice zip. You can go and tell we're speeding up. It has very nice zip. Like, you guys gonna let me on the highway or not? I mean, this guy's insane. I'm like, do you know how to drive? Like, look at this. What is this? It's like, are you full blown? Like, what? Like, I don't know. Some people, man. But yeah. Whew, this is a smooth ride, man. You could cook an egg on the radiator driving on this thing on the highway, man. It feels like I'm sitting in a reclining chair, cooling out. Driving 70 suspension is very nice. Highway driving, that's a 10 out of 10. This is very comfortable drive, like a nice drive to work on the highway in the morning all day long. Yeah, on the road, I just wanted to outline one pretty big con, in my opinion. So, the pretty big con, in my opinion, is I mean, this is how you lock the car. You lock it like that, and you click that. So the thing is, you basically is like, you can keep the key fob in your pocket, because whenever you walk up, go to grab the door, it'll go beep beep, because you have the key fob in your pocket, and you lock it up like that, and you walk away. So the only thing I don't like, the tires. We're not talking about the tires, the rims or anything. The rims are great. The tires, look, they're great, but they're not filled with air. They're filled with nitrogen. What does that mean? You can't go to your local gas station and be like, hey, I'm going to pump up my tires. No, it will not work. You need to go to the dealer, or you have to find someone that supplies nitrogen to put into tires, which is a large con, in my opinion. That's basically the only con I found out about this car so far. Overall, it's fantastic. 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. And that is going to conclude this video. Hope you guys learned a lot of helpful insight on this car. If you're looking to buy a Honda Civic EX-L, or someone's looking to buy it, or anything about it, you're just interested in it, I hope you guys learned something interesting. Say it's 4 in the morning, you're watching this. I hope you guys learned something. I don't know. But if you have any questions, comment section below. I'll be glad to answer any of them. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.